right, here we go, boys. Are you both sitting down?
I'm usually my usual 65%.
Are you both sitting down? Are you ready to do this?
I'm fine, I guess.
All right, we're on. We're live.
Like,
Why do you say, Mike? Why do you say 65%? What is that? What's so special about 65? Why isn't it 85? Why is it not 60? Why is it 65?
I just came up with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it normally where you're hovering
Rich
around?
would have said 69 probably.
Ooh, wow.
man, ba-boom, we're right out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mike jumping down my
Out
throat.
of the gate.
And I
Mikey's
just
in
don't
the
have
lead.
any ammo to throw back. None.
Good morning to both of you boys.
Good morning.
Morning.
Mike and Rich from the Cornerstone Restaurant. Welcome to you both. Before we even start, we love you guys. We love everything you do. We thank you for being a sponsor. We thank you for supporting us. I just want to say that right out of the gate this morning before we even get started. We are blessed to have you both as part of our team. So we appreciate you.
Yeah, we feel the same way.
Man, there's a lot going on. Welcome to winter. I don't know when we had you guys on last. Maybe Raylene knows.
It's funny you asked that because I believe it was late February of last year.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. And no disrespect, Rich, but the last time that we had both of you on, everybody was talking about Mike afterwards.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why he's talking more today. I mean, there's really not even any point in me being here after today. I think this is kind of it, for me.
Yeah, this is the end of your career.
Well, life.
Life, yeah.
I
think it's it. Like it.
I mean, you're not even wearing shades this morning. What the hell's the matter
Well,
with you?
see, I didn't get blackout yesterday on
No one
Sunday,
did.
so I don't need to wear them. I don't look that bad.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to wear a mask. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm not handsome anymore. I used to be handsome, but I'm not handsome
What you're
anymore.
saying is you're not hiding anything.
Yeah, there's nothing to hide anymore.
nothing to hide.
That's why we're here airing out. You could ask us whatever you want.
But Mike,
Today
on
might be
other
the day
hand,
we get canceled.
Mike
actually.
is hiding.
I don't-
Who knows?
no,
What?
it's just-
bags, pupils, something. He's hiding
everything. Like
something.
his sweatshirt he wears is to hide weight.
It's
Like,
just my
everything he's
shtick
hiding.
now.
Yeah.
I have a character that I have assigned to me.
And these sunglasses that he's got on, totally different from the last ones, which were more like Blues Brothers. These are more like Diva.
No, these are Mike Ditka.
I don't know, man.
Listen, guys, I'm a little concerned this morning. Not only because I have you two hooligans on the air with me, but also the fact that it is Monday. We've got a full moon, and the Patriots are out of the playoffs. I mean, this is we're
funny.
not starting on a good foot this morning.
None of those three things do I really care about. What's most important is your security violation by leaving your door open.
This is true.
I think unlocked.
I left that part out. But this is what do you think? Is this it for Bill Belichick? Is he done? Do you think like at 71 years old is he time to just take a nap?
I think so, but I don't see him going out on a losing season. Does that make sense?
Well,
of
course.
I think
makes
it's been a
sense.
long time building a legacy to go out like that.
I've got a scenario. I think this might have been his best coaching job ever to get that shipwreck of a team within a minute of the playoffs.
Right?
Well, I mean,
Coach of the year, if not Brian Daboll.
there's a lot of fans that still think he's got another season under his belt. But there's plenty that say he's 71 years old and it's time to get some younger blood in there and spice things up. And
I think-
and special teams. I mean, do you guys have a thought on that?
I think he's probably gonna Brady's gonna retire after Belichick, like when Brady's 72 or 73.
Interesting.
Don't you?
He won't retire. He's got like I don't know 20 something more wins until he's the all-time until he passes. Was it Shula?
I just don't.
He's gonna get
the
that.
records.
You think so?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
He's got to fire Matt Patricia, Judge,
His son.
name is. All his
Definitely needs to
kids.
fire his kids.
Do you feel like you need to point the finger at special teams for yesterday's loss?
They've just done too much good to, to
No,
just
they.
what?
No one was going to beat that team. The Bills were had too much going for them, too much sauce yesterday. No one was going to beat them.
I'll say it. I have never bet
Maybe the Raiders.
against the Patriots. I've been a lifelong Patriots fan. Never bet against them. I bet against them yesterday because you know what?
Because you're a degenerate gambler.
Because I'm a degenerate gambler, and it was a shoe win. You know what? It was a no-brainer. There was no chance they were going to lose that game, and that's. I don't even know why anyone went to it. To be honest with you.
Well, anyway, we know that you guys always have sports on YouTube above the bar. It seems like every time that I come to the Cornerstone, I'm just saying, this is not a negative at all, but it just seems like every time that I'm there, Mike's got golf on the TV above the, and I'm a little.
The crazy
When I
thing
come
is
in there.
that Mike's.
What is that, Mike?
Well, his backs are to the TV. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And I think
Does
that
he have a remote? Though?
Yeah, but even with his back to the TV, I think he's probably seen more football at the bar working than he has live. Like, because when we go to the game live, he usually falls asleep, like in the first period, like at the stadium.
Does he really?
Yeah, no, I have video. It's awesome.
Do you really have?
Oh my
video?
God,
That's
yeah.
enough.
Okay,
All right.
I guess that's enough. Not every time, but every time we've gone this year.
No.
Okay.
But you guys are golfers. You guys play golf? You golf
We play
fans?
golf. Yeah, we play golf. We're not golfers.
We're golfers.
Did you get called up for the Masters? Because there seems to be a lot of confusion. We've got a lot of cross names here, and a lot of people that are getting invited to the
Yeah.
Masters that have no business
Well,
playing golf, who have never played golf.
Scott Stallings or
Yeah.
something? They sent it to the wrong one.
Whoopsies.
I would have so gone.
Oh,
I would have never told him.
Ever.
all you'd have to do is show your ID. How would you have done though? Would you have you would have sucked ass?
Eh,
Bad.
well,
Yeah,
I
really bad, Rich.
probably wouldn't have.
Yeah, he would have.
I
He would have stood
been
out.
I would have been right on the cut line, probably on the wrong side of it, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
But would have had some fun.
Yeah, and
Probably
the
would
beard
have had
and
a
all.
hole in
you
one
would-
on the par 3 contest. I
Yeah.
would have let you caddy for me.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like I don't do enough caring for you anyway.
You guys play golf together. Dare I say regularly? Is that?
We're heading to Florida in a few weeks.
Yes, we are.
You are.
Yeah. We go down there, we see Mickey Mouse, we play a couple rounds, we take a breather.
And Darth Vader.
So
We let
so
Travis run the show.
Who's Travis?
Travis is like everything that I wish Mike would be.
Okay.
Like he's a
Former Marine.
operations director. The company does anything, like literally anything in the world. Like I could call him on my phone right now and tell him to show up here with like random stuff. Let's pick a couple random things. Like I can have him bring
AA batteries.
no.
and
How
Egg
about
McMuffins.
a gorilla costume? What do you want?
Why do you want that?
Lacrosse helmet.
A gorilla costume, a lacrosse helmet, and CCR on greatest hits on vinyl. Ready? Where is he, Travis? Do we have time?
No.
I'm being dead serious. Watch. Hold on. Travis, where are you? Probably in here.
This is great radio.
Sorry, you guys can keep talking.
Where's Travis live?
Northfield.
Hold on, ready?
Okay.
He
On-
probably
on
wishes he
speaker.
doesn't.
Put it right up to the mic there so we can hear.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. Hey, could you do me a favor? Are you anywhere around Barrie?
No, but I can't be. What's going on?
We're on
We have
that.
an emergency.
Yeah, we're on Aired Out. We're live right now, and I'm kind of hoping that if you could show up at the studio. Do you know where that is on Main Street? And just bring a gorilla costume, CCR's greatest hits
Final.
on vinyl, and what'd you say? Oh, lacrosse helmet.
A lacrosse helmet.
This is a pretty odd list. We're not sacrificing Mike, are we?
Nope, has nothing to do with Mike. But
Okay.
Do it
How much
immediately.
we need it?
By this time next week, sharp.
we need a gorilla costume, a lacrosse helmet, and a CCR on vinyl greatest hits, please.
All right. I'll work on it. What's the address?
It's 185.
185 North
Street.
Main. We got to let you go though.
All right. Bye.
See you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Will he do it?
No, I mean,
I hope
if he
not.
can.
All
If he
right.
can, he will.
All right.
Mike's definitely looking over his shoulder, nervous about it. But anyway, no, great guy.
But the operations manager, this guy, he knows what he's good.
Yeah, he's good. He's real good.
Is he good or is he great? I mean, there's
He's
a
good.
difference.
He's nice to people. He treats
Not
staff
great.
good. No, he's great. He's wonderful. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
is he good or is he great? He's good.
He's good. He's great. He's grand.
So what is Mike's role with
Who?
the Cornerstone right here? Mike, the guy next to you right here. Mike, this is Rich. Rich, this is Mike.
I was thinking Mike should be sponsored by Rex Thompson's construction company, Bar Slow.
Yeah.
Because he's so slow on the bar. Do you know what I mean?
Where's that bell? Yep.
Bar Slow Construction.
Oh wow. Huh.
That one stung, huh?
Yeah. Everything you
No,
said.
when you
Mike's,
say-
Mike's my rock.
When you
He's-
say-
Mike's
He fired me 6
Mike's the
times
face
on
of the
Friday.
place. Face of the place. Everyone loves him.
Yeah.
He's been with us over 10 years now.
Everyone thinks I'm the owner.
He is. I mean, if he wants to pay the bills and make less money, then he can be the owner. But
Right.
because I don't care. But
Mike, do
he's-
you ever introduce yourself to customers as Rich?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, you could. You could say, "My name's Rich McSheffrey." Pick your nose a little bit, scratch your butt, whatever. You could do these things.
I know.
I think I don't have a bell.
It's right there.
When we walk into the Cornerstone, we see Mike behind the bar. How many hours a day are you putting in there, bro?
15 every day minimum. Plus, I have to
Wait,
run
15
errands.
a week or 15 a day?
Plus, I have to run errands.
Okay.
Yeah, a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15 a week. Yeah.
We are open 4 days a week now.
We said this last time that we had you guys in here, that you are kind of the alchemist. You are you're the mad scientist of concoction. Is Rich? Is that accurate?
He's invaluable. Being honest, like I pick all the time. He's invaluable to us. I think you've maybe missed one shift being sick in 10 years. Like it's
Wow.
honest to God. Like I'm not playing. I joke all the time. He's invaluable to us. And personally, I don't care for him a whole bunch.
Yeah,
Like
on a
outside
personal level. I
outside of work. But when he's there,
Yeah.
for some reason, he's able to do a decent job. Outside of work, he's very lazy. He's
Right.
Oh no. Are you kidding?
Oh my God! Get him over there! Get him over there! I gotta be kidding. What? What the hell's going on here? No, I'm serious. What's going on here?
No wonder he couldn't sit over there.
What's happened?
Oh my God. Told you.
We have a man in the building with a
I have no idea
gorilla
what's
suit.
going on, but I brought I don't know who's it's going to fit, but I got it.
Is that a cascade?
It is. The poor kid's mother's upset.
Rich,
That's Travis.
people must fear you when you say, "I need you somewhere immediately."
Oh, yeah.
With a gorilla suit, a lacrosse helmet, and what? Hold it up.
This is great.
And CCR and vinyl, and they're here within what 5 minutes?
That was
It's-
30 seconds.
Travis, are you afraid that if you don't do things like this, that you're going to have both of your legs broken or something?
No. It's you show respect, you get respect.
But this is moving, pal. I mean, less than 5 minutes. I
Tell
mean,
me, I mean my heartbeat right now. I shouldn't have had so many cocktails last night.
how Travis are you able to get in a gorilla suit this quickly? I mean, this is who finds these things?
It's probably a little unfair, but Rich kind of knows I sleep in a gorilla suit, so that I mean he kind of had that background knowledge that this is how I sleep.
And
Does it
probably-
have one of those things on the bottom with 2 buttons that you can unflap?
Yeah, kind of like yeah. I had to put it in, but it does.
I had to put it in.
This, and he's got CCR on vinyl. I mean,
It's
what the hell's going
a
on here?
I
treasure.
figured that if you came down, he's probably going to be somewhere in between Thygesson's and Exile. You know what I mean? So I figured there was a chance he could get all that. And I knew
In a gorilla suit.
I knew he slept in that.
It ain't sleeping time, though.
Nah, he
Oh.
probably got up and had a coffee. He's off today.
I did.
Well, apparently he's not off.
Mike,
today.
what say you about all this? I mean, here you are in the air. You got a guy coming up behind you, Travis, in the gorilla suit with the lacrosse helmet and CCR on the vinyl, right behind you on the camera.
I'm speechless.
It's not every day. This kind of stuff happens.
Somebody threw a nickel at me when they drove by.
My God, you guys.
Somebody threw a nickel at him. That's funny. I can't see him. I wish I could.
I kind of see it through the window.
Travis, can we try to be serious here for a minute? Well, what the hell's going on here? What do you do as the operations manager other than clearly bow to Rich McSheffrey and do exactly as you're told? In addition to that, what do you do?
Probably shamelessly plug our Valentine's dinner that's coming up.
Please.
I'm
You
excited.
know why? Because he hasn't yet. So please.
No, we're excited. We had a great turnout for New Year's Eve, and we have a Valentine's dinner coming up on the 14th. We're going to announce this week. We got a menu put together, and that'll be by reservation only. Nice, specific prefix menu that's going to make everybody in Barrie super happy. Going to be a lot of eggs dropping that night due to Cornerstone.
Wow. And this all coming off the heels of New Year's Eve, which was kick-ass over there,
Awesome,
too.
yeah. We have a great head chef, Abby Gilkey. She does a great job. She puts together a lot of good dishes for us, and she's got another bang-up menu she's put together.
Tell me about, of course, I'm gonna ask Mike, all of you, about the infamous Fuego. But before we go there, and this is your preface so that you can prepare for your answer. But tell me about the $5 burger. We moved that from Tuesdays to Wednesdays.
We did.
All right, talk to me. Tell me.
So
A few changes in the.
I'll paraphrase. It just we got to the point where our good employees were, kind of getting beat up a little bit.
Yeah.
With 5 long days and and just having to work hard and not have much personal time, and so we decided to do a little. Whoops, not close enough.
Yeah.
We decided to do a little test just to see, like, what if we push burger night to a different night, only open 4 days a week. To me, it's like, we have to do a certain amount of business in order to pay the bills and pay everyone there. It's
Right.
Beyond that, I don't really care.
But the restaurant industry as a whole everywhere has had to fine-tune things, tweak a few things, and it's not just staffing, but it's also supply chain issues and whatnot. Hours, staff, menu, nothing is the same. It is constantly evolving here. Fair to say.
Correct.
You go up to Burlington right now, like on a weekday, and there's only 3 places open for
Right,
lunch all
right.
downtown. It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really just, you've got to know your numbers and you've got to know what you need to do to get there. And if you can get there by not torturing everyone, you're going to have the longevity of your good people longer. And we've proven it now.
Yeah.
I'd like to be open 7 days a week, lunch and dinner. I'd like to be open for breakfast. I know the town needs a breakfast place, but we don't have we don't have the bodies, and it's just too stressful.
We're hiring right now for staff, for servers and whatnot. Yes. Kitchen too.
No,
Not servers. We're keeping our eyes open for somebody great in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's it. We're really looking forward. Our next person that's going to elevate the kitchen, give our head chef a good right hand. And so if you're out there listening and you're looking for a career, not just a job for a couple weeks, reach out.
Right. What we love, we all love. I mean, Raylene's a little partial to the French onion soup, but what we all love
Sweet.
is that when we come into the Cornerstone, immediately greeted with a smile and welcome, even when you guys are buried. Your staff is right there. We'll get to you as soon as we can and get you a seat, and that's most important. The first 3 seconds when you come through that door. So you're
It's
doing a
family.
great job.
Everyone,
you guys.
everyone holds stock. They're proud of working there. And the employees own it. They run it. It's their business.
I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong, Travis and Mike, because I can't really count on Rich for any kind of accuracy. But I think it was. Wasn't it right around a year ago that we had the sprinkler system blew? All of Vermont flooded as a result.
Yes.
Including, of course, all of the city of Barrie was under like 5 feet of water because of Rich McSheffrey. And the sprinkler blew, the whole front door blew out, broken glass everywhere, car accidents. The city was on fire.
We talked about this already. Why are we bringing it up?
Why?
Why are we revisiting it?
Wasn't that about a year? It was like.
was
100,
about-
it was like 100 below zero.
It was about 10 months ago when we were on.
I actually
Last.
I just recovered from it like a few days ago. Because it was bad.
Yeah. So what happened?
Mike left the door in the awning. You're supposed to open it at the end of the night when it's
Yeah.
cold.
Crack it.
Just prop it open so the heat can get in there. And he failed to do that. Kind of like what you did with your door here
Yeah.
this morning. And and it just, the sprinkler head froze and exploded.
Is he close enough to the mic?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
He's good. He's
Am I now?
Yeah. So that's what it blew. And
This mic smells like Bob Nelson.
That's pleasant.
He was just here yesterday.
the water went everywhere. It filled the lobby there a
Yeah.
little bit and went out onto the sidewalk, and you were with the squeegee and the fire department and trying to
Yeah, fixing things like always. The fixer.
Where was Mike sleeping? Where was
he was there. He was standing around, very nervous that he was going to be in trouble.
No.
Did you fire
think if-
him?
I have fired
to-
him a lot lately. More
Do
than
you remember? There was.
How many times have you fired him in one day?
I don't know. I just feel bad that he's stuttering so much. It's okay.
If you remember, I'd gone snowboarding the day before and I was really injured.
Oh,
Like I said,
That's right.
I do remember that.
He fell in the snow. That's right.
I fell off the trail and lost my keys.
Rats.
Who goes skiing with their keys?
No one. Like
Mike?
no one.
Yeah.
Mike.
Not anymore. He
apparently.
doesn't.
Where do you put them?
Well, I was
have
just
them.
gonna say, where are you supposed to leave them? That's a tough question.
Did you find them in July, up on the mountain?
No. How would I be on a mountain in July? I ain't walking it.
When the snow melted and you found your keys up there.
No.
No.
Mike's strictly downhill.
I want to ask you guys about Everyone Eats. Let's begin with the most intelligent of the three of you, Travis. Tell me
The
about the
Marine.
Everyone
How does he
Eats
already know
program, man. It's stellar, and you guys are front and center helping out with
I'll be
this.
honest with you. That's one of the reasons that Rich and I connected. I reached Rich and I talked a year and a half ago. I joined the team in August of 21. But that was one of the things that made me realize that Rich was a good guy. You know, Everyone Eats is a program that is probably one of the best stimulus programs I've seen. You know, you got the government giving restaurants money. We're providing people that need meals. It's a win-win for everybody involved, and it's something that Rich did for a long time before I joined the company, and it's been he did by himself for a year and a half.
Yeah.
But it's great, and it's a great opportunity for us to give back to people. Enough Ministries right here in town, across the street from us. We go as far as Worcester. We drop off about 100 meals out there.
Yeah.
It's a great thing for the community. It's a great thing for us. It makes you feel like you actually accomplished something outside of the day-to-day rigmarole in the restaurant for the community.
So logistically, how does the Everyone Eats program work?
Like the whole program itself.
Yes, people. In other words, you
We're
get-
basically a subcontractor.
Yes.
And we have a certain amount of accounts per week. They will send it out to us of how many meals and where they need to go, and we cook the meals and deliver them. Basically, I mean it's really that simple. It's a little bit more complex. Meaning you have to think every week of what you're going to do for food. Like we do about 700 people a week, so it's cooking 700 anything is a lot of movement.
So you have to stay way ahead of the eight ball. You can't plan stuff out a few days ahead. You got to be. I'm guessing maybe a week or
It's
two.
just over a week actually, because with supply chains and stuff too, you can't just always call up and order something that they're going to have enough to feed 700 people of.
So are you going into the Cornerstone maybe off hours and is it one day a week
So
that you're banging?
we have our
these
catering
meals out?
space behind Two Loco. Vermont Catering is our company there, and that's where we do all the meals. And usually I'll go after I get done here. I'm going to go do the cooking today, some of the cooking, and then tomorrow Mike and I or Travis or whoever's around will do the packaging. But we put all the labels on. print all the labels, put all the labels on. You got to order all the food, cook all the food, break down all the boxes.
The
clean up
labels
all the mess.
takes it's hours. It's
Yeah,
stinks.
it's a
Labels are the worst part.
it's a lot. It's a lot, but it's once a week, and it's pretty much all I do. Like I work 1 day a week doing that, and other than that, I just pick on these guys.
Sure. And change diapers.
Yes, and change diapers.
Yeah.
Which my wife does most of those too. Yeah, I don't really do a whole lot actually.
And then you guys, you know where these meals need to be distributed?
Oh,
We've done it
know.
for 122 weeks straight.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
122 weeks straight, and we've never had a late delivery anywhere as far as Worcester. And we've had some times where things came in like wrong, where we had to punt and do things differently. But yeah, we've put out on average between 600 and 700 meals every week for 122 weeks.
Is the Vermont Food Bank involved with you guys too?
They have I think somebody has contracted to do some stuff for us. We do Capstone. We do Enough Ministries. We do the Good Samaritan House. We do
United Way.
United
we do
Way.
Home Health and Hospice.
Yep.
do-
The Worcester Food Shelf, Head Start, a couple
That's-
different programs.
That's United Way.
Oh, it is?
No, that's where United is.
Okay. Well, since you know everything, why don't you tell them?
I know plenty.
And I'm just trying to write this down. You said Capstone that's huge. Sue Minter loves you guys.
Yeah. Yes, Sue Minter does like us.
He sure does.
Love is a strong word, but you'd have to ask her. But I think she likes us quite a bit.
It is a strong word, and I think she's right there. I mean,
Although
you guys.
you publicly campaigned against her, is that right?
No, that's a different.
That's something else.
That's a different one, and not.
Wow.
No. Wait, that's not. Is that the same one? Because then I'm gonna feel bad. Anyway,
How much longer do you think you'll be doing the Everyone Eats program?
so it's slated right now to finish in March. But we've heard that before.
How can you trust a slate?
slated. Is that like a buzzword of 2022? Slated.
Slated.
Fire. Our meals are fire.
I don't know. Hopefully the program goes for indefinitely. I think
It should.
It's a
It
great
helps
program.
out. It helps out restaurants. It helps out. You have to 10% of your ingredients have to be bought local. Ooh. From local farms or local stuff. So there's that, and so it helps out the farmers. It builds connections. It helps the community, and it obviously ultimately helps people with food insecurities and people that are hungry.
And you guys aren't the only ones in town that are doing. I mean, there's several in Washington County.
Yeah, I think
several
there's. I know Stefano from Morseblock has done them in the past, or maybe still does. I'm not positive everyone that does it
Yeah.
in Barrie.
We
But
just know that everyone eats.
Everyone does eat.
Yes.
But last week they did it. They held it off for 1 week because they hadn't had a break since September of 2020.
Wow.
So last week it was the Nobody Eats program.
Huh.
Yeah, so they're
Right
going to
around
be
the
real,
holidays, too,
So
huh?
we're going to load up the meals this week because they're going to be extra hungry.
Tell me about how did you meet Travis and how did you meet Mike? Let's start with Travis.
Travis. Travis he's from the South. New York, I call it.
Oh. Ouch.
Like Buffalo. Think of all the snow he didn't have to shovel from working for me this year. But anyway, so he applied for a position opening as a general manager at the burger company in Northfield when we had that.
Yeah.
And obviously he had more experience than just being the manager of that place, but we had some things in mind for the future. So he came up and met with Mike and I, and we just kind of hit it off. And
And how long ago was this?
a year now, Chow?
Year and a half.
Year and a half, July of right around like July 2nd or 3rd of 21.
And Travis, did you think that a year and a half later in your career that you'd be wearing a gorilla suit and a lacrosse helmet, walking around with a CCR album?
He's not wearing the helmet.
I've had the gorilla suit for a long time, if that tells anything. So
You never
leave home without it.
never should have told these guys that you have a gorilla suit. That was a huge mistake.
I didn't know he had one.
All right. What about Mike?
Mike came in and applied when we very first opened. Myself and Keith Paxman, I think, my old business partner, interviewed him, and he had a reputation. It was pretty spotty.
All right.
And I like projects.
as a Barry guy, a local guy.
Oh, yeah, it's from the Allen Lumber family, the whole deal.
Yep.
Is
All
it
right.
human?
Okay,
No, just, I mean, look at him.
crossbreed.
And by then he was, 11 years younger, 100 pounds lighter.
100 pounds.
Oh,
No.
easily.
Really?
Just
Like
handsome. He had, quick with a joke, light up a smoke.
Yeah.
Because we all smoked back then, I think.
Not me.
You did. And so anyway.
Did he have any bar experience?
Oh, yeah. Tons of it. Yeah.
Personal drinking experience or
Oh,
professional
both,
bar
both,
experience?
both.
Okay.
Oh,
The
both.
lines got blurred.
Yeah.
All right.
So he's been there, ever since. He's our GM, and he has done a lot. He's done a lot for the Cornerstone.
Yeah. And
It wouldn't be the same without him. As a matter of fact, if I didn't have these two guys, I probably wouldn't be interested in continuing on.
you'd be screwed.
Yeah,
I'd go get a job with benefits.
Mike is the face of that play. Mike does a great job every day.
Yeah.
That's why I wore the sunglasses so they couldn't see me cry.
I've complimented him quite a bit, but the show's not over.
But seriously, Travis, when you walk into the Cornerstone, the first face that you see is this furry, fuzzy beast right here behind the bar.
Unfortunately, yes, yeah, but it's wouldn't have it any other way. It's kind of like where the wild things are. That's Mike.
Exactly. Knows the bar, knows
Yes.
drinks, knows how to multitask like a machine.
If I have a question about, I'm new to the area. I live in Northfield. Barry's, kind of new to me. If I have any questions about what's going on in town, who people are, Mike knows everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about the Fuego. Mike, do tell. The Fuego is my favorite margarita there. And when
He's the one that drinks them.
The fire breathing dragon.
when you told me your concoction and how you make it, the Fuego, I think I was vocally very emphatic about it. It was almost an out of body experience for me. What do? You take the tequila,
Yes.
and then what do you do?
I I put it in a nice glass gallon jar, probably 6 liters of it,
Yeah.
and cut up some hot peppers. Put it in.
Sick.
Okay.
And
What kind of peppers?
I've got a secret too. I don't know if I should say.
I think you need to
So
tread lightly.
jalapenos are $2.99 a pound, and habaneros are like $5.99 a pound.
Okay.
And I put them all in the same bag and ring them up as just jalapenos.
Ooh.
Wow. Travis has never done that.
Bleep button.
You better not do that at Howard's Friendly Market. Hopefully you go out of
I
town to
think
do
he's
that.
kidding. I'm pretty sure he's kidding.
He's not.
I'm not.
There's not a chance he's kidding. No way.
Not kidding.
No way.
I've never done that,
Well,
Mike.
plus it's like they're
One time
it's
I asked
not-
Mike for $5. He said $3. What do you need $2
It's
for?
not. It's not fault. It's not his fault. He can't read. So it's definitely. It's not. It's definitely not intentional.
Right. But if you have a yellow,
I don't speak
if
Spanish.
you have a yellow pepper and a red pepper and a green pepper, and you try to pass them all off as a green pepper,
He's also colorblind.
Hey, come back there and stop me. That's what I'm saying.
all right. So, so you get all these
getting
peppers
mad.
together.
Yeah.
Peter Piper.
Anyway,
You slice them up.
slice them. I wear a glove too.
Yes.
One glove, because sometimes you go pee after and it's rugged.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like Ben Gay on the Nats. I mean, you don't want to be anywhere near that after you've been cutting peppers. Have you ever scratched the eye afterwards?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So one time when I was like 15 working at the Hilltop,
Yeah.
they had this like little bush of crazy hot peppers, these tiny little red ones, and I rubbed one of my buddy's drinking straws with it, like cut one open and rubbed it. But he never drank out of it, but I did rub my eye and I had to go to the hospital that night.
Karma's a
It's
bitch,
dick
man.
karma. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom was so happy she had to bring me to the hospital.
So you let all these peppers
Yep.
just infuse into.
Where were we?
Yeah.
Yep. And then you make a big keg of margaritas with it. Right.
Holy
Everything else is
shit.
the same.
Really?
Yes.
What kind of tequila?
Usually Sauza.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Best bang for your buck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a margarita, though. It's just, oh God, it's just
Fire.
so good. The Fuego, and it's a constant on the menu. When you go in, you see it up there.
We did run out on Saturday night.
What about the other margaritas? Because and Raylene posts up the pictures. You got a beautiful rainbow.
Do we?
I don't know. Why don't you tell them?
Oh,
about
the
cranberry
well, that's
Oh yes,
the cranberry sangria.
is that what that is that Hillary loves?
Yes.
Yes.
She's nodding.
Tell me about that one.
Oh,
It doesn't.
jeez.
It doesn't look particularly beautiful.
What?
Governor Scott was there the other night, wasn't he? Did he have one?
I wasn't there.
But I hear I've got, obviously I need to have one, but it tastes amazing.
Yeah, it's that one is made from prosecco, cranberries, fresh cranberries, apple cider and cranberry vodka.
Yeah. Wow.
This is definitely the worst part of the show.
It's my passion.
At least the Hooked on Phonics is working.
You said at least the Hooked on Phonics is working.
Is it gonna be here the whole time?
Progress, not perfection. We're doing. I mean,
Oh my God. And here's the thing, if you're a little bound up and you need some fiber, that's the drink. That's the go-to right there.
Sure.
I would think more of like a urinary tract thing.
The cranberries.
Yeah.
yeah, if you made poor decisions the
You
night
could do
before,
like an Imodium martini.
None of that's true about cranberries and
Is it not?
urinary tract infections. None of that's true.
Okay.
What are the other margaritas though? You got a mango, you got all kinds of different stuff in there. My God.
Yeah, we got him.
Typical rock star answer
he's very humble.
right there.
Very humble.
Yes. Yes. What about the menu? Let's talk about the menu. What's the most popular stuff? Obviously, the macaroni and cheese is like second to none. People walk away going, "Holy shit! What just happened to me? I need to go back next week."
The menu is approachable pub food done well. We don't try to do we used to be on doing videos every week and all that stuff, and kind of found out the more you're in the spotlight, the more people tend to shit on you.
Yeah.
And so we kind of
Wait
stopped
a
doing
minute.
that. And
Really?
we just
I didn't get that memo.
We just really kind of said, let's have a menu that people in this town want, that they're going to eat. Burgers and fries and fish and chips and steak tips and potatoes and just do it well and have good portion sizes and don't charge an arm and a leg for it and make your margins and have a good staff that's friendly. But we don't get any complaints, knock on wood, about our service.
Yeah.
Everyone's adults.
We got one on Facebook the other day.
Yeah, well,
She was
But here's the thing.
Rotten.
Here's the thing.
people are rotten.
No matter who you are, you come out to a restaurant anywhere, especially now. Don't go out to a restaurant unless you are prepared to exercise a little bit of patience and understanding of all things. They may not have a particular item on the. I'm talking about all
do
restaurants.
some wallet stretches too.
Do some wallet stretches, yes. Prices are up a little bit. Supplies are down a little bit. Staffing is affected in some areas more than others. Be patient and just calm the hell down before you go into a restaurant. Don't have pre-COVID expectations. Sit down, relax, maybe order another drink, and just enjoy the night. It may take a little bit longer to get
You
your
would
meal.
hope that everyone would do that regardless of COVID or not.
Well, COVID
But that shouldn't be
was
used
very
as
helpful.
that shouldn't be used as a comp either. Like restaurants, it's time. Like most of your supply chains are back. Most everything's back to normal.
Don't tell anyone that.
Get your shit together, and
Yeah.
You know?
Well, okay. And leave a halfway decent tip, too. Don't be an asshole. Right? Yeah, be a good tipper.
I don't even
To the
want
to
a
the
halfway
bartender,
decent
too.
tip. I want it to be straight decent.
Straight decent. There are, you guys have regulars at the Cornerstone that don't need to really think too hard about where they're going to go out. Frankly, folks, customers that should have stock in the company, like Chris and Lisa Wright. I mean, that's where they go. That's their go-to.
It sure is.
Yeah.
And we love them.
Yeah.
Yep.
You ever made a nice drink for Chris?
Mostly Allagash Whites.
Yes.
The occasional switchback and the occasional tequila.
Occasionally, yes. Seriously, you recognize people when they come through the door. You know what they're going to order
Typically, yeah.
before they've even made it past the maitre d'.
Sometimes before they're in the building, if I see them walking down the street.
Yes. What's next for the Cornerstone? What do you say for 2023? You too, Travis.
We're going into
I'm not asking this question to Mike. What do you guys? Are you looking on the broader horizon here? What's running through your head? We're going to do this in 2023. We're stepping it up.
We're going to tighten the ship here. We have our winter meetings. This is usually the slowest time. The three of us will get together and come up with some new and trendy menu stuff that fits our mold of what we do. Again, like there's nights that I cook at home better, higher end things than I serve at the pub. The
Right.
pub is the concept's the concept, and that's what we do. And we don't try to do anything lesser or a whole lot crazier than what we do. We keep it right in the same wheelhouse. But the food trucks, we've got some concept stuff we're thinking about doing with that. It's really just tightening up our core team, which is us three, and and our chef, and just putting out good quality food, sticking with the service. If you have all that stuff and the building looks nice, the rest is sort of going to follow. But definitely the food truck in, doing some trendy stuff, having that parked more often and more approachable, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun with that, I think.
Yeah.
We have tons of catering.
Yes.
We just have to get through our dry January first.
Yeah.
How is the dry January going so far?
It's tough.
Travis is laughing in his gorilla suit.
Well,
over here.
so dry January for us
Taking
means
Dramamine at 4 a.m.
no
The Bills won. It was a rough day.
no drinking on Mondays unless there's Monday Night Football.
Okay.
And then
Oh, well, there is football tonight, the college championship.
yes, which that counts. So,
Dogs.
Yep. So okay. So drinking. No drinking on Tuesdays
Yeah.
unless it sucks. Unless you don't feel good.
Then you could drink like a hot toddy or something.
And then on the weekends you can't start drinking until noon. Well,
Our time?
noon Central Time.
Central. Mountain time.
No, Central.
All right.
11.
Okay.
These guys are about to fight. That's why I'm in the middle.
Travis and I would both fight you.
Travis, are you a Pats fan? Are you
No, I'm a Bills fan. I
Okay.
can't wait for the Bills
Oh, that's
to win.
right, Buffalo.
I can't wait for the Bills to win the Super Bowl.
Bengals.
Can't wait.
Tampa? Monday night?
Damar Hamlin's doing great.
No, that's the Cowboys.
Damar who?
Cowboys Tampa Monday night. So
Thank
that's
you.
a drinking day.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Yes, Monday night in Tampa, right? I think
Correct.
this is where they're going to play.
Dominant. They went 9-8. Was it
Something like
8-9?
Did you watch yesterday's?
I did. It was great. I
We watched,
you
it,
were-
we
you were
watched it
happy.
together, as a matter of fact.
I felt bad, having
yes.
Mike and Rich were crying while I was cheering. It was tough.
Stick with-
I've never seen them that sad.
My cousin Josh is their quarterback, so I'm pretty impartial sometimes.
Really?
Yep. He always looked up to me.
Stick a fork in Belichick? You think is he done?
I don't. That's more for them. I don't really.
No, I'm asking
I only
you.
watch the.
No,
I only
I'm
watch.
asking you, Travis.
I only watch the Grinch at Christmas time. I don't really.
If you have a question about gorillas, go that way. If
Go
you're
to the
talking
right.
Belichick, leave it over here.
Yeah.
Travis, what went through both of you guys? But let's start with Travis. What went through your mind when you learned that Rich McSheffrey, at his ripe young age of 30, was going to be a new dad?
I was worried about my wife wanting to have children now because Rich proved it was possible. I've been telling her for years I was too old. So
Scary stuff.
So I mean, it's a blessing and a curse, you know.
Yeah. I mean, this is aired out. I mean, that's it right there.
That's what we do here.
It's
I mean, the
Now
guy's
Rich-
dressed in a gorilla suit.
now Rich has got
Take
his mini
caution.
me running around, and yeah.
That he's pawning off on everyone else to change diapers and babysit and everything? Or
No, I actually I think he sung every Johnny Cash song to her yesterday, and a lot of lap time and dancing around, and
he's a pretty good singer. Is he on key?
yeah, he did well. I mean, Johnny Cash is kind of raspy, so we're good.
Yeah, I can sing for sure.
Is he able to handle, in your opinion,
Oh yeah,
fatherhood,
Yeah.
restaurant ownership, all of these multitasking? I mean, this is a lot.
he said
It
he
requires
said,
some cortisone shots.
he said
for
earlier,
sure.
and you know, it's one of those things.
Facts.
You have to have the right people in place to be able to do that.
Yes.
And
That's
he's
true.
And his, you know, as a leader, your job is to build a team, and that's what you do. You put
And then
together a
sit
good
back and
team
do
and
nothing.
give them your intent and have them execute your intent. That's what Rich does.
See, he's being dead serious over here.
So
Mike.
am I.
He's a little.
you're being an asshat.
He's a little more likely to have his job longer. You know what I mean? We've
He hasn't
kinda,
known Rich this as long as I have.
like
Mike, what's your take when you learned that good old Rich McSheffrey is going to be a new dad?
I said
mean,
it
we're
better
talking
better be a goddamn boy.
So
using the G word.
GD.
what did you?
And he's an uncle. Again,
Are you the official uncle?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have this in paperwork? Do you have a signature? Is it
Godfather,
been notarized?
too.
No, is it notarized? Is it because
I don't know.
he'll tell you anything you want to hear, but if you don't have it in print,
Well, it's my sister's daughter, so I think that's all the notary I need.
all right.
Notoriety.
Notarization.
I did tell him yesterday
Notarization.
that he should be putting money away for her.
Yeah, that's
You know what I
actually,
mean?
That
I
conversa-
do every week, and then I gamble it away.
A portion
So
of his paycheck.
That's her fault.
Yeah, I could just withhold some of his paycheck.
You should.
There's certainly enough of it.
But are you? How is he holding his own well as a new dad so far? I mean, we're what? How old is your kid now?
She will be a year in a couple weeks.
How is he
It's
doing?
pretty crippling, actually, for him. Gosh, I don't know if we got on the golf course more than 3 or 4 times a week this summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
What has his beard changed at all? Are there more white whiskers than?
He's been doing some mustache stuff lately,
Okay.
which I think it's because it's kind of nice.
Is he trying to look?
He'll
little
FaceTime
younger?
you and hold the phone up here and then ask if I'm looking at his mustache. And it's like,
Huh.
And sometimes it's not my mustache.
That's weird.
it's his bottom,
It's my bottom.
just
undressed.
And he screenshots it and looks at it throughout the day.
Poor Travis.
actually no. That's what.
Oh,
Gets
Travis
me
is
through
here?
the day.
Poor Travis has to listen to this sitting in a gorilla suit with a lacrosse helmet and a CCR.
We prefer ape.
Yeah, I think ape's more more fluid.
So what's on the plan for the day today, Mike? What is a typical day for Rich McSheffrey? You tell us.
A typical Monday.
A typical day. You pick a day of the week. I don't care. A typical. You tell us a typical day for Rich McSheffrey.
I'm at work, so I don't really know what he does.
So, sometimes I'll ask Mike. I'll be like, Mike, what's Rich doing? He's like, I never know what he's doing back there. Just never know. Meatloaf.
Just the occasional text asking me if I want to die.
Okay.
Because I didn't respond to his last text. That was
Yeah.
nonsense.
Yeah.
And then a FaceTime of his mustache. Let's see. And then we'll talk about our upcoming Florida trip and how he's going to kick my ass every day in golf.
Okay.
And that I have to sleep in one of the twin beds, even though there's 4 kings in the place.
All right.
But there's a Star Wars room.
A Star Wars room.
Yes.
The only thing that sucks, it doesn't have bunks, so we're gonna have to build those, which we're not gonna get our
You're not-
deposit back.
We'll
but
just
it'll
put them on top of each other. You don't need to.
You're
Well, no,
not.
but you're gonna have to like.
You're not shitting anyone. There is a Star Wars room at
Yeah.
Rich McSheffrey's house.
Not
No,
his
no.
house. Our rental house for upcoming.
When we go into Florida,
Trip.
you can rent like a mansion for like a couple $100 a night. Like it's because there's nothing going on down there at that time.
That's not
You know?
true. Disney World. That doesn't
Travis,
close.
Travis, what say you? What do you say is a typical day for Rich McSheffrey?
I usually hear from him first thing in the morning. Kind of checks in with me, sees what I have on my agenda, what's going on, if I need anything.
This guy's playing it smart.
We have to have a little bit of truth, a little bit of fun, right?
Yes.
You know.
Unlike Mike, he's playing it smart.
No,
Go.
it's
Continue.
What else is new?
no, and then usually that's about it. If we need help, he shows up. If we don't need anything, he takes care of his family.
Yeah.
It's I don't. They've been together for 10. I mean, look at this picture. We got this picture he sent me the other night. I mean, I'm not on this level.
I've
yet.
seen a few photos of the two of them together. There's the swimming photo with Rich in that Speedo, which is not good.
This one right here.
Oh, yes. Yeah. That's typical?
Yeah, that's
What is
I
that?
mean, that's what I picture them like.
You
That's
don't need to know.
Is that the sombreros?
yeah, it's the sombreros.
See.
So
Back when we were happy.
Yeah.
So normally, Mike, at this hour, you're sleeping.
No, I'm catching up on. I'll throw on ESPN in case I took any naps the day before and make sure I know who won all the games.
In case.
I was definitely sleeping when you guys called.
You were.
I was very I was tired.
And Rich said, I need you here immediately in a gorilla suit, a lacrosse helmet, and a CCR album. And
He must have been
just
sleeping
hopped
at
out of bed.
Aaron's.
Hopped out of bed. This was on. I like vinyl. This was
Yeah.
over there, and then
That was kind of fun,
Yeah, it-
actually.
just swing by the high school and beat up a kid quick to grab that. It was cool.
Yeah,
Easy.
that's good thinking. Guys, thank you ever so much. Rich,
Hi.
when can we get you in here again?
I mean, apparently anytime I don't do anything.
Yeah, but guys, why is Rich a good yes or no? Is Rich a good communicator? Just yes or no?
Oh, it's to a fault. Yes.
No,
Travis?
Yes.
Okay, I'm saying no.
No, like I said, I get. What's your plan for the day? Do you need anything? And that's it.
Well, that's wonderful. I mean,
Yeah.
with the restaurant. But I'm saying from the podcast, no.
Rich wants to hijack your podcast. That's why he's like,
I reach out to Rich McSheffrey. Oh well, I got this going on and that going on and this and that going on, and I'm too busy for you, and I'm too busy on that day too. How can I get this guy on the air more often? What do I need to do? Threaten him?
Probably should just plan on. We should probably just plan on being here like the first Monday of every month or something.
I mean,
We need you
in
in here
fairness-
more regularly.
in
buddy.
fairness there, Howard Stern, I got here this morning and you weren't even here.
was the door open?
Was the door open?
Yeah, I walked right in, helped myself to a candy cane,
My God.
rearranged your desk, updated your Facebook status, turned all your mics backwards.
Thank you guys so much for this morning. I hope you come back. I think you will.
Yeah, we like it here.
Yeah,
That
we'll
was
come
good.
back right after our trip.
Oh yeah,
Would
we'll
you-
be so tan.
Like day after?
Well, probably the Monday after. Does that make sense?
Can we do that?
sure.
It would be
That'd be
what,
great.
like Monday the 20th? Is that a Monday?
Will we have to fumigate the building, kind of like how we have to this morning?
I would consider it.
That's just,
Sanitize the mics?
that's just the gorilla suit. Smells like.
I was kind of
Christian
hoping to get a
Slater
little
and
bit
you're
more traction off my bar slow thing. That was funny. I thought.
Yeah. Well, the bell went off.
Oh, that's true.
What do you want?
Thank you, boys. Love you.
Thank you, man.
Love you
Thank
too.
you.
Travis, thank you, man. That was awesome.
Was it just the test, or did we really need this stuff?